I'll keep these for later. Cool. Alright, greetings and salutations, my little potations. It's me, it's the Tempest friend. Alright, so I did some stuff off screen to get ready for this, because we're going to attempt to do the same things we did before. As you can see, I've gotten further up in silver rank, did about 700 points worth of quests. I got at Croagunk a little higher leveled, because he's 2-star, which means I can get a nice big stack going on him. Pretty strong. Still got Boingster. IQ is getting pretty high. Whoop Champ, still doing alright. Getting Bicep up. He's probably... Bicep's... Oh, she, rather. She's not the best member of the squad, but she's there. She's doing her best. She's Pog, as we call her. Like, Pog Champ, not fat-ass white girl. Stacked up nice and well. I'm going to devour these gummies immediately. And I also have some cheat codes to show off later in the stream, but for now, I want to get right into this because I need to beat Jade Lakeside. Evaluation tape. There are new updates for this, including ones that let you change your team name. I'd show it off, but I'm a little stupid, and the way I had all of this set up, I'd have to move some files around, and knowing how knowing how fucking Dolphin handles these things, I would end up wiping my save file, and I don't really feel like doing that, so... take my word for it. There's updates. A lot of the little things were fixed. We're all good. Alright, so first, you, Boingster, need to eat. But I'm gonna make you the leader. Because from what I've noticed when I feed Boingster the gummies, Boingster won't get stat increases. But when I'm the leader, I do get stat increases on the reg. Nope. I want you to be a Meryl one of these days. Hoarded a lot of those, and I'm still not enough to grow up, which is unfortunate, but... Alright, so... As you can see, I've got quite a lot going here. And check this out. It's the power of the stack. Bicep can't get in on it, but... it's cool. Okay, Bicep is no longer cool. Look, Whiffer is still a thing in this. So, when you're the stack and you use a set move, it won't use the other one's moves unless they also have set moves. So, get some set moves stat up, because it's not like they're gonna have to worry about, PP. And the stack has been ruined. We have to reestablish the stack. See, the stack is back. Stack attack. Stack attacker. I almost walked right back onto the same trap. Plus, now we have plenty of room now that we've devoured gummies. Oh, yeah, forgot about how Jade Lakeside is not kind to this place. Yeah, I thought I noticed that, synthesis kind of blows in this game. How high can the stack go? I'm assuming up to 4, because that's the biggest amount you can bring into a dungeon. Wingle! We are going to name you... Stimky. But we don't need you, Stimky. I did have an idea of bringing Yanma in, because we can get a 4-size stack with Yanma going, and it had speed boost, so I figured, okay, this is gonna be dope. We'll just, alright, you need to turn those off. just gonna use Synthesis every time the hail hits, and that doesn't sound fun to me. But Speed Boost will not work in that regard, because Speed Boost is not as overpowered as I thought it would be. It's not like in the other ones where you can attack twice. You're dealing with a much lower amount. You're hitting just one time again, but you're moving twice as fast. But it only activates every 250 turns. So it's nowhere near as busted as I thought it was going to be, so I stopped carrying and I didn't use it, because Yanma's Learn set is crap. We're just not going to get the chance to stack today. That's okay. Haha, you are poisoned. Ooh. Oh, I didn't get any experience for that. But I have dry skin, so I heal when water types attack me, so it's great. Croagunk is good. You should use Croagunk given the opportunity. Hey, it actually panned out. That one didn't. I don't know why I gave it poison powder. I thought it was going to be a good idea, and it turned out to not be. So look at that, we are getting absolutely ruined again. No. Ah! I thought we were going to be safe, but... Joy. Alright, take a nap. Oh boy. Hey Boingster, how about we make you the leader now, huh? Cool. I think it's gonna be... Yeah, Stun Spore. I want that a lot more than Poison Powder. Poison isn't really all that useful, so... give me the opportunity to be useful, please. We're coming up on the opportunity... When we evolve, friggin' Azumarill and Meryl's Learn set is so good at this point that I am very excited to, I didn't mean to make Bicep the leader. Very excited to have the opportunity to be able to use some of these moves. We'll get, like, Bubble Beam. And really, that's all you need. You get Bubble Beam, Rollout. The options are limitless, truly. Oh, plus Whoop Champ got Mud Bomb. It's good. It's cool. Rollout is just as broken. Nice. Oh, there goes Bicep. And there goes another one of my Reviver Seeds. I kind of forgot about how weather-heavy this dungeon was, or I would have reevaluated my plan. And the stack is back. Of course, weather's gonna eat the stack alive. I didn't think about that. But maybe I could just get the hell on out of here fast enough. Oh. Alright, not dealing with that. We're not strong enough for these monster houses. I think I have a spare escape orb, though. I should be fine. I didn't, though. Well, we take those. false! Well, I mean, I think I had a spare... I brought the escape orb permanently for that mission. I think I have a spare one in the storage. How much money do I have? A good amount of money. Let's crack open these boxes. Maybe there'll be something good. I mean, we got glittery and gorgeous boxes. They're gold, so they have to be good. It stands to reason that gold is good. Hey! Would you look at that? Fat profits. Cracking open a box with the cracking open a gold box with the boys. Hey, a red gummy. I like this. You see, the gold boxes are good. It's as a statistical fact. You can look into the code and it says specifically gold equal good. Which is not a function that I think works, so it's kind of curious. It's true, I was told that I have a DM that says specifically gold equal good is in the code. And not even as a comment, so I'm really not sure as to what the issue with that was. I think I can dump Attract. I thought it was going to be as useful... I was thinking of the Explorers where Attract was completely broken, but we're not going to get that lucky. I don't feel like we really need that, but... means we're getting closer to evolving, finally, so that'll be lovely. And I don't have any more escape orbs. Great. Cool and good. And that did eat my escape orb. I thought it was... I really thought I was going to be lucky enough to just, since I didn't complete that mission to begin with and it just gave it to me anyway, that maybe I would be lucky enough to still have an escape orb, but we are going to have to be careful here. I think I'm actually going to bring the power band along. Hello, Yarn. Yeah, don't puke. Car sickness is no bueno. Because I have a stamina band equipped, and I would like the power. The fewer enemies we have to hit, the better. See if we can't get us more jobs. Anything else for Jade Lakeside? Find a radar orb. And we get a C dot out of it. I don't really care about that. But I think I have a spare radar orb. Actually, I think I don't. Because I had a quest to get a radar orb, and I could not complete it. Yeah, I don't actually have a radar orb. Well, maybe I'll find one. We just gotta believe. You know, Epic, if you eat those gummies, you get smarter. It is interesting to hear where little weaknesses in the code do come along with the like character limit for that kind of stuff. You wouldn't really think about it. Oh, thank God. Hop on, friends. Should probably put bicep on top just to keep it safe. Alright, the stack will not be affected because we are full of sand. We are full of dirt meat. Of course, bicep isn't doing too well, but, you know. Corsola, but I already have a Corsola, so get the heck on out of here. What level does, Ah, there we go. Aha! You're a Quagsire now! Whoop Champ is now Quagmire. Pogsire. I forgot, I didn't realize this was a stack. I didn't realize what was happening. Poison Sting! Now, my big curiosity is the size. Whoopchamp is now a 3-star. Okay. But that means now we can fit everyone in on this stack. So the world is actually better. Alright, let's get ourselves unconfused. Wait. This now means... Whoopchamp is the leader. Yeah, I've got a link to the, I've got a link to the translation in the description, but I do not have, a link to the actual, like, game files. You're gonna have to find those on your own. Ah, Gap Prober. Okay, so team... Forgot what Gap Prober does. Ah, perfect. I was actually thinking about that one. No, it's not an unstable stack. It's very stable. Hoppip is our team leader now. Oh, awesome. Love when that happens. But we're invincible against water, you fool. I think Bicep needs a, Perfect. Wait, no. Set. Hello, James. Yes, it's a shiny Hoppip. There are, like, little codes in the game to unlock it. Ooh, we got Ice Beam. Gimme, 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 gimme. I was gonna say, I think Boingster needs it more, but when it evolves, it'll get, like, Bubble Beam and stuff, so I think I'm gonna give it to Whoopchamp. But Whoopchamp does have a nice setup already. But Whoopchamp also doesn't have a distance move. Let's do it. We're gonna get rid of, get rid of Slam. We'll make it a special Quagsire. You're all my special little Quagsires. Come on and slam, and you will learn I spam. Ooh. That was a very colorful, a very pretty color for one. Swords Dance. I will eat this apple. What's the deal with this stacking business? If you stand on top of each other, all your moves link into each other. All your HP enters one pool. You can't heal when you're walking around. It's very... Ooh. It's very useful. Yeah, it's a fun bonding activity. And that's why Croagunk's head is a little dented in the thumbnail, because he had to deal with Whooper for all that time. Ooh, Energy Ball. That'll give me something for Bicep. You can pat. You can what? This is amazing! A, I didn't know there were egg moves in the game. B, that's amazing. There are size limits for the stack, so if Snorlax is even allowed in one, it would have to be, like, on top of something equally as big. It's not like you could, like, put Snorlax on a Hoppip. Because, yes, that would be goated. Vile Seed is... I'm not going to finish that one. If Snorlax is 3-star, then it could stand on top of, it could stand on top of Quagsire. That'd be fun. Pass over the embargo, much like my history professor. Funny. Awesome. I'll say, Quagsire is actually a really good one for this. All these water types are just kind of falling beneath my grip. Get rid of this grimy food. Let me tell you about grimy food. We had a couple restaurants around here actually got shut down because they were gross. And they were not following health code rules. And everyone loved them, and then that came out, and then everyone turned on them fittingly. And they went out of business very quickly. Which is good, because I hated going to the one nearby. Because the wait times always were forever. And the food wasn't really all that good. The verdict is, I like it a lot. It's very lighthearted. So far, at the very least. Actually hard. It's 3D, but still feels like you're playing a 2D one. I really wish we'd gotten this. I understand why we didn't now, courtesy of Agent Ape. But, it would have been dope if we had gotten it. When I say actually hard, the game doesn't fuck around. The game throws a lot. When I ran away from that monster house, it's because I straight up knew I wasn't going to be able to handle it. Like, we just weren't going to be able to do it. We would have gotten actually, I brought Focseal Orb, so I actually probably could have, but I wasn't taking the chance. Hey, look. A Radar Orb. Now look. Sadness. Do I have a Cleanse Orb on hand? Oh, no. It just says Radar. Oh, I get it. It's because you don't bring the item to them. You just have to bring it back. That makes sense now. I thought I really was just glitching the game out, but no, it was I who was a fool. So in a way, it's George W. Shit. It's George W. Bush's fault we didn't get this game. Think about that. Oh, and the Pokemon on top of the stack don't use PP for their attacks. So, all you have to worry about is your bottom stack, remember? So you can save on max elixirs. Of which I obtained plenty, so I wouldn't have to worry. Yeah, I didn't think anyone would undertake it. It was really cool to... Because I didn't know the project was happening. Like, I just assumed that it was a completely... like, a pipe dream at the very best. And just gave up on it. And then I turn on Twitter one day, and it's like, yeah, not only was this happening, but it's complete. And I was like, excuse me, what? Yeah, I don't blame you with the, Nintendo's been coming down hard lately. Whoop Champ decided to be ace today. Haha, you're slow now, that's my attack. What is this for Tyson? It damages an enemy, it never misses. Did LSD Dream Simulator need a translation? I played it and I didn't feel like I was missing anything. Except the fact that why people would play it, I didn't care much for it. Feint Attack is probably better, but I did give it Dark Pulse from a TM, and it can get me out of a scrape. Actually, that could have been good in the Monster House. Screw it. I can always go relearn it from slacking. Sure wouldn't. I saw the Masquerade and I went feral with fear. I went feral. Ah. Speaking of. Ah, wonderful. Ah, but you've lined yourself up just for me. I'll be sure to take advantage of it. No, hit me with a bubble, come on. Damn, to think. They have all sorts of shiny... They got shiny Pokemon in this game. They got shiny, boxes in this game. That's not gonna matter. Haha! Energy Ball is a great find! The Pure Seed. I don't need that. I will keep it in mind. Where is this little guy? I will say the trap that I didn't realize I was gonna hate as much as I did is the apple trap in Redux. That shit is a life ruiner, because it does not discriminate what item it's turning into an apple, so... You can very feasibly lose, like, a friend bow. There you are. He looks Slugma, he's got a little baby head. Now, the soundtrack has been great. I know I said it in the last stream, but I'm upset that they didn't ever really reference these tracks again. Soul, I'm going to fucking kill you in real life. You can shut up now. The trap says, friend bow, but what if you had a delicious apple instead? God. Thank you. Oh, this ain't going too good. Hold up. I gotta shift into focus mode. Yeah, I didn't realize that the ribbons, or I probably might have known that the ribbons were references to earlier games. I just didn't realize what the Wildfire, Radiant, and Tempest ribbons were. Alright, friend. No. Oh. Oh, I definitely wouldn't have known that the sweet chocolate was a reference. What, became confused? Do I have a heal seed on me? Here, how about you just shut up? Thanks for the healing, but... Alright, cool. That was something. Is that a shiny Hoppip? Nope. It's a, It is a, Dwarf Pygmy Skiploom. Whatever will I do? Well, the Path of Radiance finale goes live tomorrow, kids, so... It all ends here. Nothing else to do. Boy, we were right there the first time, weren't we? No. Ah! I knew denying them would be a good idea. I'm pretty sure there's a list of shiny Pokemon in here. So I think Corsola might be on it. Slugma is. But apparently shinies are... excuse me. The full, like, 4th gen rates. So, you know, good luck trying to find one. They didn't murder your baby, Cammy. We murdered your baby. Humans as a species. And inside was my wife. What if you opened a box and, like, his first wife was in there? Not 100% sure. I'm assuming, like, if you've been working on it this long and you haven't seen it, I'm gonna assume it's probably the full rates. Yeah, it's like Gastrodon, but the T is a 7. I could probably sell that. Definitely don't need that. Prob's gonna need more Reviver Seeds. What are they doing, James? They're doing their best. Because I've heard this next dungeon is, muy difficile, as they say in the countries where they say that. So I'm also going to dump off all this money, because I don't want to lose it. Tuska. Is there anything I can spend this money on? You look weird. Huh. Aerial Ace? Oh, Bicep can learn it. But I don't have the money for it. I mean, Team Elixir works. It's an elixir for your team. So for those who weren't in the first one, the plot of this game is we are finding delicious snacks, and this is the chocolate aisle where it might be. According to Bulbapedia, Arceus himself is the sweet chocolate, and we eat it right off of his legs or something, I don't know. Yeah, why don't we just eat the floor? Oh yeah, we have to change Whoopchamp's name. Which means I would have to patch the game, which I didn't manage to do because of the way I had this all set up. Shit. I'm making Arceus' chocolate legs up, might I add. Arceus is in the game, but the plot does not have anything to do with Arceus from what I've read on Agent Ape's Twitter. This is actually the first Mystery Dungeon game with Arceus playable in it. Eat your heart out, Super. Consume floor. A Goomy. Team ground. Eat the fucking Goomy, boingster. Oh no, the attack can go up. I was just getting very unlucky last night. Well, because it would make sense if Arceus had chocolate legs, because he's supposed to be God. Easter is when Jesus came back from the deceased. And on Easter, we celebrate by giving chocolate. I mean, that's the issue, ape. It's not in my dolphin thing. I actually have to go into a different folder, because I thought that was a good idea. And select it from, like, a list of all files. Like, it's not even, like, a list of accepted ROMs. I have to hit all files instead of common things. And there's no uninstalling from NAND that I could see from there. And I might just have an older version of Dolphin. Tell you what, guys, this entire channel is running on duct tape and string. I tried last night, I really did. I just did not succeed. And sleep powder. I think I actually want this stun spore more. Well, no, my whole logic behind it was I didn't know how many files were in the patch, and my thing is already my folder's already really crowded, so I was just like, yeah, it'll be really. I meant to sell those insomnoscopes. I was like, no, it'll be great. I'll just do this, and so it doesn't make my folder even more crowded, and probably should have thought about that before I started, but you know. Ah! Learn from my mistakes, kids. Ah. Ah. Ah, thank you. Oh, jeez. Alright, well, Tyson's dead, but... Alright, Tyson, maybe, get away from there. What, how did you... Oh my god, they're just gonna eat all of our shit. They just ate 2 of our Reviver Seeds. Alright, well now we have no Reviver Seeds. Now we have really no Reviver Seeds. Oh, no, we got 4. But, Tyson. Get away from there. Tyson! Alright, we're restarting that because I know it's saved. Cool. I'm using a GameCube controller instead. Rad. that was a long time ago. When's my last save state? Really thought it saved after all of that. So, tell you what, never mind. I'm going to stream something else now because I don't feel like redoing that all on stream again. Come back in 20 minutes and we'll get some Shadow the Hedgehog going, huh? Cool and good. See you in a sec. That was not a good idea on my part. Yikes.